Hello, good evening. My name is John, and I'm joined by
MPG.
And we are playing Ambition.
Ambition. I have this. I love this game.
You have this one?
I have this one. Angie gifted it to me, and
well,
it is
that's
amazing.
That's charming. This is a Minuet power. I don't know what this game is.
I can already say this game
is good.
This is a great game.
Okay, because like I don't know what this game is. Because I pick these games at random, and then I arbitrarily rate and review them a wee bit of playtime because I'm trying to get through every game in my Steam library eventually. We're getting a new game. What did it? I like how the finger goes doop, doop. Prologue. Yeah, that story.
That story.
The carriage rumbles and bounces along the cobbles as you approach Paris. It's taken over a week to get here, even carrying just yourself and your luggage. Your fiancé, Armand, arranged for the carriage to take you from your small village to the tavern he enjoys called the Orphan's Feast. There he'll meet with you, and you'll likely take dinner together, and then he'll show you to his new home, your new home in Paris. For now, though, you've already finished all your books, and Armand's letters is your only entertainment, other than staring out the window. As like the sight, reading a letter over time won't hurt. Coachman, let's go. Might as well take.
Let's go. I don't have all day.
Are you choosing, or am I choosing? Because you played this.
Look. All right. No, I've already played this, so yeah, you should choose.
All right. Might as well take in the sights. You crane your net out the window and peer at Paris. It's even more than you imagine. The streets are a riot of color and energy as people go about their days. Elegant persons of fashion strut like brilliant peacocks. Students stumble under the weight of their books, beggars alternate between pleading for alms and shouting invectives at passerbys. Everything feels significant. The world's next act hinges on all of your choices. Though part of you is worried about this round, you mostly feel excited. This place is the stage for your new life. Read Armand's letters. You must have read this brief letter over 100 times, but you always found new details to puzzle over. Armand's letters were often extremely long. A habit you frequently tease him in your own missives. Chère Yvette, I know it may be sudden.
Yvette. I know it
but I want to invite you to live
with me in Paris.
Back in your provincial homestead, you were engaged to Armand before he moved north to Paris. You participated in the States General. He has dreamed of changing the country. And this was the political event of the century. You mailed love letters soaked in perfume. Ugh. He replied with volumes about how much he misses you. The romance of all of it to help make up for the inconvenience. Not that your parents cared much about romance. At first, you're afraid to tell them that their youngest daughter would have moved far away. Instead, they nearly threw you on the carriage to follow Armand to Paris.
Because you were a drama.
Oh, we have $100. I just noticed that there. We have zero credibility and zero peril. All right, this is like a princess maker, isn't it? What's crazy to me
is that we have 100 pounds according to that.
Oh. We gotta get to a money changer.
Yeah, we need francs.
We need francs. Well, you understand
the States General is the sort of the precursor to the French Revolution. Oh. So that's setting the stage for what's going down.
So I've learned a few things here. Because it's called Yvette's prologue, I'm assuming there'll be another prologue for another character. That's my guess. We have credibility and peril, so I think this is a princess maker where like we're gonna make choices that's gonna raise or lower our stats. And because we have dollar dues, I think we have like resource management also. There's also symbols on our choices, which may imply some sort of reaction.
Yes. Yeah. This is a pretty well done visual novel style. It has got a little bit of that kind of RPG, there's people's esteem and what do you call it, approval ratings and all of that, and then I guess I shouldn't correct you on anything that you didn't get right because you'll see it soon enough.
I'll see it soon enough. Well, I understand the significant benefits of your common family would receive for your marriage into a noble one. You couldn't help but be a little annoyed at their eagerness to see you off. I can't wait to see you. It's unlike anything back home, a truly vital place where anyone can be anything. Je t'embrasse. That was something you were looking forward to, a chance to be something more. After Baroness Yvette de Marbeau had a certain ring to it. Before you know it, the carriage starts slowing down. You must be here. Armand arranged to meet you at the tavern named the Orphan's Feast. Tired and rumpled as you are, you're glad that he planned to meet you in a place with ample food and wine. When you arrive, the coachman helps you out of the carriage and you find yourself outside a glowing, friendly-looking tavern. Sign shows a grubby-looking child holding a plate piled high with fresh bread and roasted meat. This must be the place. Oh my god, I hate her. This is... Why is she wearing a sushi egg on her head?
She's thinking of the tamago. the tobacco hat.
Oh, that's the barmaid. Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
Inside, a woman pushing a lantern looks up at you. Enter. Her face breaks into a bright smile. Bonjour, madame.
And welcome
to
the
Orphan's Feast. Her eyes linger expectantly at the door for a moment before settling on you. You suddenly reminded of how rare it is for a woman to travel by themselves.
How may I be of service?
Yes. I will never take a tutorial. I'm looking for my fiancé, Baron Armand del Marbo.
Oh, a missing person. That actually sounds interesting.
He says with a devious smile.
Devious smile.
Barmaid pauses to think.
I haven't heard that name before, but I just started working yesterday. Today. I don't think it's German. Why am I doing German?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Keep rolling.
If you ask around, some of our patrons might know where to find your fiancé.
While you only have only one outfit to your name at the moment, the Orphan's Feast doesn't feel like a particularly judgmental place in terms of fashion. Your credibility won't be shifted based on what you're wearing here. What?
That's right. There's a fashion game.
Oh my god, there's a fashion game. As long as you explore the tavern and talk to people, you should be able to find a month soon enough. What?
Hooray!
What?
Who are we going to talk to?
What?
Who are we going to talk to?
Well, we already talked to her.
We can talk to the maid. We can talk to Dude 1 or Dude 2.
Dude 1.
All right. An amorous inquiry or a reason for travel.
Oh.
So this tells you kind of like what is the potential risk reward of talking to them.
You approach a man standing by himself. His wig is slightly disheveled and he has fresh mud on his boots.
Bonjour, madame. You must have just arrived in Paris as well.
He says affably.
Where are you journeying from?
It was nowhere significant. I'm happier to be here.
Well, madame, you are in luck, for you have arrived at the most significant city in the world. And what has brought you to this bustling metropolis?
I'm in Paris because my fiancé Armand is here.
My boyfriend!
My boyfriend!
You've traveled all the way here for your fiancé? Such love and devotion reminds me of when I was your age. His eyes from afar off look for a moment. Never let yourself lose sight of such things. If that is why you are here, you might want to seek out those associated with the church. Love and tradition are very much on their minds.
Oh. You've gained a little favor with a member of the church. Don't worry, you'll meet them later.
You'll meet the church later. Dun, dun, dun. So this Armand of yours, what brought him to Paris? Paris.
His business isn't mine to discuss.
He nods his head affably. My apologies, madame. I did not mean to pry. Discretion is such a rare virtue in this day and age. And I'd almost forgotten it entirely.
Ooh, got a little credibility.
Yeah.
Okay. That's wiggling a little.
Yeah, it's.
You get a little credibility.
The
two of you spend the next few minutes exchanging small talk and pleasant travel stories. It's nice to talk with another person again, even if it's about nothing in particular. Eventually, excuse himself as he needs to make it to some sort of appointment. A pleasant diversion, but you're no closer to finding him on than you would have where it started. Oh, so things have changed now.
Yes.
Well, I only have one
now
choice.
There's but one.
Oh, okay. After hours of questioning and searching, it's late evening. You're still have to find Armand. You're not even sure why, but you feel exhausted. Who knew talking to people was such hard work? Yo, to be honest with you, talking with people is incredibly hard work. Now that you're warmed up, this may be your chance to finally find out where Armand is.
You're drunk. You're drunk.
You approach a woman who you spotted glancing your way otherwhere. My name is Yvette. I'm looking for someone. Can you help me? You lapse nervously at your request, shifting from foot to foot. You make small talk with people before excusing yourself, disappearing into the crowd. The room appears to be emptying out. A gentleman you remember seeing earlier walks by. I prove a little more useful. Monsieur, a moment of your time. Later, you glances over to a woman you spoke with earlier, then quickens his place and walks by. Oh, goodness. The room is emptying out even faster now. You manage to get attention of that woman. Could you... Doesn't even slow down before she leaves. After a third person gives you a cold shoulder, you start to wonder what happened. Are you really out of place? Is something about Armand? What's going on here? Still, you check around the Orphan's Feast one last time. No sign of Armand, not even open tab with the tab key. We've been catfished.
He's ghosting us.
He's ghosting us. You're waiting around for a few hours. You leave the orphan's feast, dragging your small mountain of luggage behind you. After all, the coach was only hired to take you to the tavern. Armand might not have been waiting for you like he said he would, but you memorized his address from all the times you wrote on your letters to him. The middle of the night, but the street is teeming with life. The light from the windows and the street lamps sparkle like stars. You're tired and your feet hurt, but still you can't help but smile. This is it. This is Paris. No matter what happens, you're still here. We're dreaming. For a brief moment, you're not a country girl dragging luggage to the street. You're a person you feel you are. Close your eyes. Oh. You're overseeing a grand salon surrounded by poets, music, scientists, philosophers, and artists. You're elegant, sophisticated, and respected. Getting close to the address, Armand never described his living conditions much, but he's the son of a baron and his family's always well-to-do, especially compared to yours. Spent a lot of time in that carriage wondering about the home you spent your new life in. Still, you didn't expect this. Oh no. We've been hornswoggled. Calling this house rustic would imply that you're out of country, not in the center of the city. The neighborhood is nice enough, but you're worried that if you breathe too hard on the building, it might fall over. A well-kept woman in the attire of a maid opens the door and approaches you.
Bonsoir.
Oh, sorry.
I assume you must be Madame Yvette. My name is Camille. Monsieur Armand told me to expect you.
Merci, Camille. Please take me to Armand.
I was hoping that he was with you, Camille replies hesitantly. I haven't seen him in days.
Thank you, Camille. Do you think Armand's alright?
I'm sure he's fine, madame, Camille replies with a tone of a voice that doesn't fill you with confidence.
Glancing around, Camille seems to notice your mountain of luggage for the first time.
Mon Dieu, madame, did you carry that all this yourself? You must be exhausted.
You're not wrong. You're not certain how you're still upright and awake right now.
I've already made up your bed, madame. Please go inside and let me take care of this.
Not so bad in here. Take out your diary and leave the heavy lifting to Camille. The inside of the house isn't much better than the outside. Camille keeps the place tidy, but she can only do so much. Still, you don't care about that right now. You're just happy to have a roof over your head. You flop down on a nearby couch, open your diary, oh, we got an achievement, and start to write. You're tired, disappointed, and perhaps abandoned. But writing things down always helps you make sense of a situation. What? This is our daily recap?
Yep.
Mars. Early the next morning, Camille approaches you, occasionally wringing her apron with her hand. She's obviously nervous.
Madame, there's something you should know.
Taking a deep breath, she continues.
You're expected to attend a party this day after tomorrow, held by Viscountess Marcel Dufoy. I mean, Armand replied to the invitation, but you were to be his date.
What do you know about Viscountess Dufoy?
I'm sorry, madame, but the Viscountess... It just felt above my station, so I tried not to pay attention whenever she came up.
Camille replies
with a shrug. I know that she never visited the house. Monsieur Armand seemed to like her, but from what I could tell, she was a little, how do I put this? Judgmental! She was a little, very judgmental. I hope that helps, madame.
Well, at least I have a party to go to.
Camille looks visibly released. Parfait! If you need anything washed and prepared, just ask. Camille's the best. That reminds me, Camille exclaims. If you're going to a party, then you should probably make sure you're dressed appropriately. Fashion moves so quickly here that people retire outfits before they even wear out.
For this proclamation, you can't help but notice Camille's uniforms were repaired many, many times. Camille continues.
Monsieur Armand was always going through clothes so quickly. He said that every outfit had a certain amount of novelty. Every time you wore them to a party, the novelty would go down a little bit. In fact, even a little thing like wearing the same thing twice in a row would ruin the novelty out faster. Can you imagine?
Are we getting tutorialized, Camille? Camille, what did I tell you about giving me tutorials in the morning?
Camille,
no tutorials before I've had my coffee.
Fortunately, he knows the most delightful clothier, the Rue de Faubourg Saint-Henri. She runs a shop called Le Petit Mogul. I'll draw you some directions. Immediately, she starts sketching some directions, mostly just simple renderings of local landmarks.
Le Petit Mogul is now available to visit on Paris map.
If you head out today, you should be well prepared for the party tomorrow night.
She is too happy.
Here's our calendar.
You gain a level of exhaustion by attending a party. Any levels of exhaustion that you have at the start of the party are Start a party or rendezvous. Give you a penalty or credibility. Worry not, you'll find ways to. Can we go to the future? How far can we go?
You could crash the game from a calendar.
I want to see if it has the, I want to see if it has the Y2K bug. Maybe we'll get to...
Yep.
I'm surprised it goes this. I really do.
1.8K.
I am surprised it goes this far.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
This is definitely a princess maker.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Incident, current objective, shop. All right. We get a dress. It's a long walk to Rue de Flaubert Saint-Honoré, but the trek to the narrow street is worth it. Every block hums with vibrant energy, bursting with light. Porters and social climbers wind their way through the streets, festooned with brightly colored parcels. Paris, Paris, may be a city swimming in fashion and finery, but this is the source. The street is home to all major fashion houses in the country, and to Rose Bertin, a personal dressmaker of the queen herself. Now you're here, back home. They sigh and dream of places like this, then quietly go back to their little lives. Not you. Your circumstances may be less than ideal, but you're still here. The hit Mongol, you mumble to yourself, trying to make sure you remember the name of the shop. Eventually, find a small boutique tucked between the far grander building. You open the door and walk into the tiny shop, which seemed to be smaller due to how absolutely full it is. This isn't just a boutique, it is a workshop for whoever works here. Rolls of gorgeous fabric cover every available surface. A glowing smoke hangs in the air. The scent is pleasant but wholly unfamiliar. Then the door swings up behind you. You hear a sudden rustling of fabric in the store.
A customer? $1.
Surprisingly, a voice calls out. Wow.
Bonjour, madame, and welcome to Le Petit Mogul. A woman, presumably the owner, calls out to you. How may I help you?
I have an important party soon. I need to look amazing. Her eyes light up.
Madame, you have come to the right place. All right. So we have 100 francs.
Yeah.
So we're going to click on where it says Madame Foy's private gathering in the lower left corner. Because that's going to tell us about the event, like what the event.
Oh, here?
Yeah, click on that. Okay, so they like conservative gowns. It's being held by the crown. So we want to buy a dress if we can afford it. That is, that gives us plus with the crown. Okay, so this conservative gown is probably. Can we afford it?
No.
No, we cannot.
That's
okay,
the crown.
So is there. Right. So yeah, we want something that. Sometimes they like carajo, ensembles, and robes a la Polonaise. So we don't have either of those. So we just, I think the robe de cour should be our second. So that'll give us +3, and we can afford that one. That's only 40.
But it's only +3 to crown, right? We want crown.
Yeah, but we can't afford the conservative gown.
Oh, it's just sorting. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's sorting. It's not giving you.
Well, like, we can't get this one. It's too expensive unless we sell our current outfit.
Right.
We might as well just get this one.
Right.
Because what we have is right now this is +19 military, which is not.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. We can't do a custom, right?
No, this is kind of what she has available.
You spend some of your money. Livres are used by outfit, pay servants, and more. Try to make sure you have always on hand. All right, we need this party. Do this party right. We need to get some money. How do I pickpocket people?
Oh, we can be a gossipy. We can be a gossipy hot mess in this game, and it's amazing.
You awake to the vision of sunlight floating through the shutters, scattered sunbeams across the dusty bedroom. It takes a few minutes before you gradually remember the events that brought you here. You also remember that tonight you have a party to attend. Mel enters your bedroom, already full of cheer.
Madame, would you like to start getting ready?
I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah. That's good to hear. The preparations always seem to take all day. On days when you have a party, you won't even have time to spend exploring Paris.
Once you go
out to the wardrobe, we can get started.
No tutorial.
Ah, but of course you are, madame. Camille laughs, following you as you start to get ready for the party tonight. Just right behind you, like breath on your neck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you go to the party, and then you select robe decor. You are exhausted, but there's nothing you can do about that right now. I mean, you did, haul your luggage.
Yep. When your carriage drives out of the party, you find yourself waiting in line for quite some time. Looking at the other guests, you wonder if you're underdressed or overdressed. It's honestly hard to tell. While trying to determine whether you're underdressed or overdressed, you pause to consider how well you feel rested you feel. Fortunately, you feel exhaustion set in as soon as you think it's full deteriorate heavy. Tonight is going to be a long night. Being exhausted gives you a credibility penalty. Look over yourself one last time, confirm that you're wearing a robe decor to a party being held by the crown. Alright. Guests have no strong feelings on your outfit and your credibility is not changing. Preparations like this, the results tonight could be a toss-up. While you're determining your standing in the world of fashion, you manage to overhear an interesting rumor while in line. You make mental note of it just in case. You gain a piece of cheap crown gossip you'll use for later. Immediately upon entering the vestibule, you're greeted by a doorman holding a small ledger. While he isn't physically barring your entry, his manner certainly is.
Name, madame? He asks expectantly.
I think I need to choose this one.
Yeah, because that's your.
Baron, why are you dressed?
You're dressed.
I see. The Baron's Day.
I see. You are the Baron's Day. My apologies. Is there anything I can get you?
Oh. Take this gift of wine. I like how that was like you didn't have to buy it ahead of time. A small flourish, but the bottle of wine you forethought to bring earlier. It wasn't cheap. The gesture is more important. Until the
merci beaucoup, madame. I shall make the Countess aware of your generosity. Turning from you, he waves imperiously to another servant nearby, who takes the bottle from you. Afterwards, the servant dutifully scurries away. I don't think that guy scurries.
Yes. You hear some appreciative murmurs from the other guests in the vestibule. Your gratitude and enthusiasm seem to have made an impression on them, doing away with some of the tension in the air. Surprisingly, the doorman himself seems rather unfazed. Herald down credibility. All right. You lost time to appear and gain time and credibility. Or you can ask any question about deep to you.
Pardonnez-moi, madame. Viscountess de Foix instructed me specifically to inform her as soon as you had arrived. We've heard so much about you.
I don't trust you.
Enjoy the party!
Sorry, one more take on that? Enjoy the party.
Enjoy the party.
He says with a smile before leaving. Oh my goodness. What is up?
What is party? I mean, here's one thing I do like about this is that you literally, it's 2 rounds. Like, you get to choose, it's not something where they take forever. Like, it's snappy, it goes very quickly.
We're gonna do the hardest one.
Okay.
In the corner of the party, you find 2 guys clustered around a painting hanging on the wall. They're talking low voices to themselves. You pause to examine the painting yourself. It's a beautiful piece that shows Hostess standing in the field, posing with her dog. The eyes and lips in particular are obviously lifelike. Do you have any idea how...
Go ahead.
Do you have any idea how Marcel managed to get this? A man asked, his face picture of shock, not taking his eye off the painting for a moment. He must know the Viscount de Foix very well in order to use her first name so freely.
I have no idea, the woman replies, glancing furtively around the room. Ever since Madame Lebrun started painting portraits of the Queen herself, she seems to feel that she's above normal social niceties. It must have cost a fortune just to have an opening in Madame Lebrun's schedule.
You assume that Madame Lebrun knows much about social niceties to begin with, the man quips, and the 2 of them share a slight chuckle in the absence of expense. You'd think someone who worked on mission would care a little more about what others thought of her.
Woman turns and asks furtively, what do you think of Madame Lebrun and her eccentricities? So one of them is about credibility. One of them, one of them is going to be a credibility challenge. One of them is going to be potentially, I think, this is going to increase your peril. And then there's kind of a neutral. So
I don't like our tourism. I'm not gonna pick this one.
Yeah.
You
should do the challenge one. Yeah.
Surprised the man turns cocked eyebrow. Oh, you really think making beautiful work can justify your transgressions? One snide guest stands quiet for a while, considering your point. Slowly they nod, and their faces bring a slight smile. My, I didn't realize we had such a fan in our midst. I suppose one can give an artist being so eccentric as long as the work remains beautiful. Qualifier at the end of the statement feels unnecessary, but it's improved. Oh, you get a little favor with Madame Laboon. Don't worry, you'll meet her later. Explain to plate nods your part ways against in order to spoil the rest of the party. I didn't gain any credibility though.
Yeah. No, because it was a credibility challenge.
Ah.
So, yeah. Marcel appears. A Marcel appears. Watch
oh my
out.
goodness. Up to 20 credibility.
Claws out.
Can I eat the dog?
Can you pet the dog or can you eat the dog? You nearly mistake the woman standing in front of you for some kind of walking confection. A pampered dog lounges in her arms. I don't believe we had the chance to properly introduce ourselves. I am Viscountess Marcel Dufois. Her voice raises in volume imperceptibly, but it's enough to draw the attention of the large crowd in the room. Everyone, this is Yvette, Armand's fiancée.
Oh, we're getting rope-a-doped here. We're a laughing stock.
Yep. A murmur of interest washes through the crowd, and you can feel their eyes focus on you. I'm so glad to see you, Armand, that ambitious little thing. He has told me so much about you. In fact, I'd say that he's quite infatuated with you. A common girl like yourself. You're so lucky.
Oh, I got credibility.
Yeah. Where is Armand, by the way?
We're gonna try to lie.
All right.
And do we be honest and say, yo, we don't know? They're making fun of me.
Yeah.
Which implies to me that they know more than I do. Hi, kiddo. Pick up already. Come here. Oh, say hi. You say hi? Want to say anything at all?
No.
Very well.
Hi.
Say hi? No. All right.
That's all right.
Where do we find him? Marcel stares, you concerned and shocked. You don't know where he is. Can't you still come to this little event of mine? She just forget the most splendid party I've ever seen. That is so kind of you. Of course I'll help. Oh, we got some credibility.
Yeah. After all, you've already helped me. Armand's that ambitious little rat. He was always reaching above his station, always asking for people to listen to ideas that nobody should even dare entertain. His audacity truly knows no bounds. Her eyes are focused on you, and she's speaking to the crowd, who seem to whisper in agreement. Even the dog regards you with malice.
Oh, the dog.
The dog. Now, not only do I find out that he's a coward who's fled his fiancée and the consequences of his gall, but now I have this commoner who doesn't even know her place either.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, knives out.
Maybe a commoner, but they know how to treat my guests.
For a moment, the crowd hushes. You seem to have struck a nerve. Even the dog looks a little undone. I suppose that is when cornered, even a rat will think it's a lion, Marcel whispers, her voice like ice.
Oh, look at all that credibility we got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Members of the revolution. Oh, we're gonna get her.
Yeah, that's right.
To the ghillie.
Yep. She advances on you, close enough to feel the heat of her breath. Let me be clear. You are a grasping, traitorous fiancé, are not guests in my home, nor will you ever be. I invited him here so I can express my displeasure to him in person.
Oh my goodness, this is so bitter.
Dog? Look at the dog.
She gained some peril. Okay.
Now pay attention, because I'd hate for you to miss the point. If you should ever find your wandering Armand, tell him that he is an unwelcome, conniving weasel. In fact, both of you should go back to your petty little village and leave Pappy to your superiors. Marcel studies your face intently for a moment, and her voice suddenly fills with concern. Oh, you poor girl, don't look so hurt. Think of this as educational. You don't belong in Paris the same way that a stray cat doesn't belong in that dress. She gestures dismissively at your finery.
It was the best dress that I could afford.
Got it in a shop.
Oh, I lost some credibility.
Trying to look like us? Act like us? Stop. You're just embarrassing yourself.
So she's the baddie.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, your mommy's over there. Shaking your head. All right. Oh, I'm losing all the credibility I got.
Yeah. Now, leave my estate and never show your face here again.
I got my wine back?
Yeah, seriously.
Before you can reply, a valet grabs you roughly by the arm and drags you from the room. People like Viscontis Defoe doesn't need to do their own dirty work. They have servants for it. It takes far longer than you'd like to get outside, entry crowded with guests preparing. You can feel their eyes weighing heavily on you. When you finally get to the door, you feel a brutish shove and you stumble out of the courtyard, barely keeping your balance on your heels. The area is equally crowded with various persons entering the personal carriage. You hear someone snicker, but you have no idea who it was. The only thing left to do, sigh. This has been a night, I'll just leave. That's fine by me, my face was the only pretty thing that a gaudy house anyway. You take the high ground, you straighten your posture and hold your head high, striding towards your carriage as if it was intention to leave like this all along. You make a great effort to hastily avoid eye contact with all those watching you. You can tell that some of them are quite surprised when you record in this dire situation. There's some credibility.
There we go.
When you arrive at a place where your carriage is parked, you quickly find out that it isn't. It's gone. Check to make sure that you're in the right place, but no avail. The carriage you hire simply is not there. You went home, a passing coachman said helpfully, while adjusting harness on a particularly grumpy horse. The doorman came out about an hour ago, told that you wanted the coach to leave without you. It seemed real important, so he went home. Wow.
Yeah.
They covered all their bases.
Girls.
Before you can even respond, he gets his carriage moving, leaving alone another indignity. Going back to Marcel's, obviously acceptable. It's too far to walk, and most of their guests have already left. Sorry, I'm under attack here.
You're under attack.
However, if the three other carriages would leave, each of them quite different. Perhaps a humble carriage, bold carriage too. Carriage left in foreign design features a gilded crest and ornamentation. This crest embezzled model in Latin appears to be crease of some sort of description. The curtains are drawn, but some appear to be lantern inside. Judging by the silhouette, it looks like he's reading. Consider the Hondo camera for a moment before you try. Free should really help the poor. Let's go.
Yeah.
Going. You reach out and knock on the door of the carriage. The silhouette figure jumps in surprise. Voice called. It's me, the woman who just got castigated by the host and then thrown out. On the door, you hear a sputter, barely suppressed laughter. He opens the door. Oh my god, check out that mustache.
Yeah, right? I know Sarah, castigated woman. I am Father Sidoti. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. See, I'm doing my Transylvanian
Yeah,
Italian.
yeah, I know, it's good.
It's good, it's good. It's a signature. It's a signature of mine. How may I help you?
My trouble for ride home, my coachman is charging to leave without me. The first time today you see someone look at you with genuine concern.
How terrible. Please come aboard. It is no trouble at all.
Puts on his book and waves you inside. The inside of the carriage is very similar to the outside. It's simple but lovely crafted. Father Sidoti sits across from you, his eyes darting between you and the small stack of books. See you next day. He signals the coachman by tapping the ceiling of the carriage and you head off towards Perry. He stares at you for a while, almost starts talking before thinking better of it. The process repeats a few more times before it finally speaks. May I ask what happened?
I asked what happened.
Imagine Saint Sebastian but with insults instead of arrows. The young priest laughs loudly.
I must be very fortunate to have a martyr in my presence. I'm glad to see you have made it without any extra holes in you. Oh my.
Wink.
We're just talking right about holes, huh?
Got some favor. Lovesick priest. Oh no.
Yeah.
After a few more giggles, his face turns more serious. I heard you were searching for a fiance and that our host thought it'd be good sport to ridicule you in front of their friends. Highly barbaric. Follows up and muttering something decisively unchristian to himself in Latin. So, I don't know where my stats are, but like we're getting favor with different men. So I'm guessing this is definitely a matchmaker kind of thing.
Oh yeah, it's got it all. Are you all right?
I'm not happy with what happened, but I'll be all right.
Resilience is good, he replies, trailing off for a moment. Just make sure you give yourself time to rest. Even the most minor of injuries can wear on the soul if left uncared for. See? You know, not wrong.
The conversation continues to pace for the rest of the carriage ride. Most of your free time growing up was spent reading and ignoring your parents, so both of you have a lot in common. When this evening started, you didn't expect to find yourself in a carriage discussing Voltaire and Goethe with a Catholic priest. The carriage rolled to stop, cutting off mid-sentence. You hear the crunch of nail boots on the cobblestone as the coachman walks the door, but Father Soy opens it first. He steps down and offers your hand.
So, interesting thing, Voltaire and Goethe are both extremely controversial in that time. So, like, this is not, like, this is clearly a Roman, like, this is a rogue Catholic priest. Because Goethe was Protestant, and Voltaire was, well, Voltaire. So, this has been a rare pleasure, madame, he says as you step onto the street.
Oh man, we got a lot of favor with him.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll meet again under better circumstances. Are you gonna romance a priest?
Are you sure, Father City? I can always make more enemies if you like.
Heaven help you if you do, he chuckles. And please, madame, call me Ludovicio.
Now Ludovicio steps into his carriage and disappears into the night. You turn home to find Camille's already there, holding the door open for you.
Who is that? She asks.
It's a man doing the Lord's work.
I say that about all of my dates.
Yeah. You step inside
That's just a man doing the
Lord's
work.
work. You step inside upstairs, your mind still in the day's events, slowly get undressed and open your journal record. Exactly 10 hours, that's...
Alright, so we made it through Marcel Defoy's treachery. What do you think?
I think we got 5 Ludovicio favor. All right, we finished the prologue. I think this game is pretty cool. I think if you're looking for a visual novel that has some Princess Maker stuff and some real saucy ladies making flips at each other, you can't do much better.
I played this game. I played this game a couple of times, like not all the way through. I have to admit, but like it really is one of those things where I was like, all right, first time you do it, you're gonna probably try and like be as tactical and conservative, and then the next time you play it, you're just gonna be like, let's just let it all.
Let's
hang
go full
out,
mess
baby.
mode.
Yeah, we're going full mess. We're just,
as the kids say, it's Morbin time.
Yep, exactly.
All right, well, thank you so much, MPG. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.